Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the Gloucester Cast Podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
Good morning, Gloucester. Good morning, friends. You didn't think I'd let you down. You didn't think that I was going to just go away on vacation and forget about all my friends that tune in religiously on Sunday mornings, did you? We couldn't do that to you. We're here live from Clearwater Municipal Marina, beautiful Clearwater Beach, a gorgeous day. We've been trying to fly ourselves with alcohol and cigars, but we're not dead yet. As the hat, it says, my buddy Derek Calouse over here. Johnny Calouse is in the background over there. And our trusty On Point Pat will be manning the chat comments. Say hi, Pat.
Hello.
There she is. So she can hear. So if we talk about her, just be aware when, because I know, by the way, we had a party for Pat's sister, Paula Ryan O'Brien at Minglewood. Fantastic job, Zach.
Yeah, thank you, Zach. It was awesome. Your staff was amazing.
Yes, the food was great. Thank you, Pat, for putting that on. I'm sure Paula Ryan O'Brien will never be able to pay you back for the what you did for her. And next time you have a birthday, that she's going to really has a high bar to.
Oh, yeah.
But I was a little disturbed because everybody knew I was going on vacation, and I was walking out the door, and all of a sudden I heard a big cheer as soon as I turned around the corner. Can you tell me a little bit about that, Pat?
You were leaving to go on vacation. Many of the remaining Castaway members were still at the party, and we were cheering as you left because we consider it to be our vacation as well. And then you turned around and came back in, and this was the look on your face.
I was like, you fuckers. Like, unbelievable. Like, not even out of earshot. And you guys are celebrating my what's going to happen when I die? You guys are really going to throw a party.
Well, just don't come back.
Yeah, just don't come back. There you go. Big shout out to Drew Hale. We had that big windstorm, and our sign that was hanging off of the building at 44 Main. There you go. There's a shot of it. Within 24 hours, Drew Hale came and repaired the sign for us. I also need to do a shout out to Albano Electric, Gap Saputo, who when I got the phone call, Jimmy ran right down there. He saw the sign hanging, and he walked into Cafe Sicilia. Shout out to Cafe Sicilia. And Gap Saputo was there with the big ladder, helped take down the sign. So we got to really be thankful for the community we live in and the good friends that we have that look out for us in times of need. So there's that. I'd also like to do a shout out to the Hotel Vinoy in St. Pete, downtown St. Pete. One of the most elite bathrooms I've ever had the pleasure of defiling. Now this is an elite. So I've decided we're gonna do a Gloucester's best restaurant bathroom series. As soon as I get back, we're gonna have nominations. But as far as down here in Southwest Florida, the Hotel Vinoy gets my vote. And there's a couple of key factors. We're gonna go through a couple of the key factors. What made this bathroom so elite? Do we have can we have the shot of the height to the bowl to the floor, please? Mm-hmm. So you notice how high this freestanding, it's just bolted to the back of the wall, but it had the perfect, like your toes were just hitting the floor. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
you got to get in on that.
That's before you used it, Joey. That's before. I don't agree with this.
Yeah, that is actually counterintuitive to what they say works best for its purpose.
They do
Lower
say
is better.
They
Squatty
say
potty.
They do say if you squat down and you have your knees up around where your ears are, that's the best. That's the power stance for the best type of shit. But in this case, I like it when my knees aren't scrunched up and my toes are barely touching the ground when I power dump. But this is the thing. The next feature is what put it over the top for me. Do you see right here? The locking mechanism had the green light, red light, and I think that I would like to move for legislation that would make it mandatory on all new bathroom stalls anywhere to have, when you do the latch for the bathroom, it says if it's red, you know it's occupied. If it's green, it's not occupied. Because right here at the municipal marina, they don't have that feature.
Yeah.
And so it's a gray metal door, and you're knocking up, and you have a key card, and someone's on the inside. Very very disturbing when you're trying to take a power shit and someone is on the other side.
I'm gonna vote for a yellow too, in case you go after Joey.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I'm on board.
No one warned me. No one warned me. I walked right in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If I saw a yellow or a fluorescent green or maybe a red, like
flashing brown, maybe.
Yeah, brown. I saw brown as soon as I opened the door.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about before you open the door.
Right. And here's what I would like to propose legislation for. Some sort of an indicator as you approach restrooms, whether public restrooms or bathrooms in restaurants, whether it's more than one stall or not.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
Just some sort of indicator as you approach, because who hasn't opened the door by accident on somebody?
Yeah.
That's the key. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I think, like, the government involves themselves in so many stupid ways that really, don't, they overregulate so many things. This is actually one use case where I would love the government to step in and actually make lives better.
Yeah, this shit matters.
I would. I mean, honestly, you don't get this kind of content anywhere.
No, you don't. That's true.
This is gold,
especially on a Sunday morning.
So I'd like to hear from our viewers, all our wonderful viewers. Who would you like to see? Who would you like to nominate for best bathrooms in Gloucester? So there's that. Pat, which bathroom in Gloucester would you say is your favorite place to take a shit?
My own, but
oh, this is great. That's funny.
Pat,
that's a really good question. I'm gonna have to give that some thought.
That's a classy way to answer it. I love it.
Oh, Tano has the red green. Peter Rollins says Tano has the red green. Susan Lupine is watching from Naples, Florida. Good morning. Good morning, Pat McNally. Johnny, do you know Pat McNally? Johnny says hi. Annie Rochon, Brenda Grimes Davis, Kim Lufkin Williams, Laurel
Speaking
Elizabeth.
of Kim Lufkin Williams, big shout out. She delivered mashed potatoes to the store the other day for Jimmy.
Well, seeing as you refuse to make your Irish,
and they're awesome.
To make potatoes for your husband.
They're totally awesome. So thank you, Kim.
Delivered a baby. A mashed potatoes took me for a loop there.
I can imagine.
Big shout out for those mashed potatoes.
You'd have to know the behind the scenes.
That's awesome.
Mike Berlino says the Lobster has a very nice bathroom. Oh, Barry Hallett's with us.
Barry, my buddy. Hi, Barry.
What's
I
up,
love Barry. Barry's one of my buddies.
Oh, there you go. Paula Ryan O'Brien.
Ryan.
Joanne Wood. Robert Annette Spanks, the Swingers from the highest STD rate capital of the world in the Villages, Florida. Good morning to the Spanks.
I got a loofah.
They got the loofah. They do have the loofah. I don't know what color the loofah is they're flying today, but
I heard actually that was a big crockett.
Robert Annette Spanks, who routinely criticized me for swearing with the comment of the day, right here, says, right here.
He criticizes you for swearing?
He criticizes me for swearing. He goes, this is going to be a shitty show today without Chris McCarthy.
That's true.
McCarthy.
He holds you, huh?
He's the shit guy.
Is that true?
Well, he is the poop guy. I'm trying to maintain in his
McCarthy's the
absence.
poop guy, huh?
He loves poop talk.
Wow.
No
You
one
did not know this? Oh boy.
Nobody loves poop
No.
talk. Yeah. So there's that.
I love McCarthy, but I didn't know he was a poop talk guy. I got a lot to uphold, I guess.
We're here to deliver the breaking news.
So I was flying, and I was watching Peaky Blinders for the second time because Missy Taj says hi.
Oh, awesome, Missy Taj.
I didn't know. That's the first time she's ever commented. You brought her out of the shadows.
Oh, I miss Missy.
You brought her out of the shadows. I love it.
Love her.
That's awesome. Annie Roshan, we're gonna do a poll. We're gonna do a tournament style best Gloucester restaurant shitters that we're gonna do, but it's gonna be based on nominations. So when I get back, we're gonna create a poll for that. But on my way down here, I was on Johnny's out back here too. By the way, Missy Ty.
Absolutely, Johnny, Missy.
So I'm watching Peaky Blinders for like the second time through, and it's even better the second time through. I love that. It's one of my top 5 series of all time. On the plane, and all of a sudden the sex scene comes on, and the guy's hammering the fuck out of this broad from behind.
You're allowed to do this on this thing? Yeah.
What?
What are you doing here? That's crazy.
I'm not
Sunday
having
morning
sex.
content.
I'm not having sex. I'm setting up the scene because I want to know what people. I want to hear from our.
No whole vibe. No wonder why McCarthy talks about shit all the time.
I want to hear from our viewers what their move is if they're on the plane and I
thought you were talking about from behind what their move is, but you're talking about when you're on the plane.
Yeah, no. This wasn't a Mile High Club thing. This is on the iPad.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
They warn you now if there's like kids around. It says it like when you start the movie that.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's like a little warning.
Oh, but this is on my iPad, not on the thing. So wait, what do they say?
So if you like pick a movie that's got something in it, I forget the words, but like something risque.
Adult content.
And there you go, adult content. What do you call it? It will warn you to look around, like make sure there's no, you're in a private area.
Be aware. And so fast forward it.
No, don't watch this movie because it's got.
So they say don't do it at all.
Yeah, just be cognizant. Be aware of the people that are around you, because there could be kids or that guy that doesn't like talk on here that doesn't like the swears. Yeah, he doesn't like the swears, so you'd have to be careful pushing the button with that guy around.
So I had nothing unless Brenda Grimes Davis lets it rip unless there's a kid close by.
There you go. That's smart.
Kathy Barlow says good morning. Good morning.
It's uncomfortable though. Like I feel uncomfortable.
So usually I'll but I hate miss it. I hate over
skipping it. Yeah.
And then I miss a scene, and I don't like to miss the scene.
So let the kid watch it.
No, if I purposely knew that there was a kid either just to the right of me, or like behind me, I would definitely scan over it. But if there's regular people, I don't generally scan over it. Yeah, that's my move. But it is a little uncomfortable.
So I watch like super violent movies, and I think it freaks everybody out around me. I'm always like, like, geez, but crazy stuff. Yeah, and that freaks people out too. It's not just the sex stuff.
Oh, Johnny, nice work on the coffee. What kind of coffee are we drinking this week? Dunks.
America runs on Dunks, baby.
America runs on Dunks.
We're on Johnny's boat. If people are thinking about it.
We'll give you a little.
Show a little.
Well, we got a little bit.
Show Johnny.
Oh, don't show me.
There's Johnny right there.
Night last night.
There's Johnny. Rough night. Johnny at the Municipal Marina right there. Hope I didn't make anyone seasick. Like this a little bit. That's a nice
get the dock behind us.
Yeah. So there's that. So we went to this place. So I got to set up the scene. I get into town. This is my second night. So 3 days ago, I got into town, and I get to Derek's house. He says, "We're gonna go for lunch." I get this great lunch place. So we sit down at the bar. He says, "We're looking over the menu." He goes, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna look for a chicken item," and I'm trying to eat better. Like the second thing that comes out of his mouth on the way that comes over, can I get the big pretzel thing with the jalapeno queso dip? And then the third thing is
so good.
We're gonna go to Grazie for dinner because they got a big wheel of Parma Parma prosciutto, the cheese wheel,
very popular,
and they put the heat to it. You got the video, Pat? You gonna put the video up?
Very good. I always do it. I saw this. That's all I saw. So I do that in the beginning, so he gets a little extra.
We had it before.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
They have it. I know that. I'm very happy.
Molto grazie. Cavatelli Barabing. Cavatelli Barabing is the signature dish in the house now.
That's what we heard.
Cavatelli is the pasta. We're going to go today and cook that. Now,
That's the pasta.
main ingredient.
So kettle one. Wait. Water, isn't it? I'm doing the kettle one. Whoa!
Salud.
It's really kettle one. It is too. Of course it is. You had no idea.
Did you get that on film? It's hilarious.
How would I know it's coming?
I didn't know it was
I thought you saw it back then.
No, I was talking to him, and then boom, it flew up my mind.
No, but they did it back then first.
I don't care when they did it live back then. That was up to that.
Twice.
Be nice.
I just can't believe I spilled my drink. He burns it all up, so that one just burned cooking the shrimp.
Shrimp's over there. Shrimp's not even in there yet.
Oh, it's not?
Gave it a.
There you go, Pat. Pat, good job with that cue right there. Right on cue.
Wow.
So we went from saying we're going to eat healthy this trip to a cheese wheel with pasta and martinis. We're smoking our brains out.
So George Iacano's from Gloucester.
It had shrimp in it, though.
There was some shrimp. There was some protein.
It's healthy, yeah.
George is from Gloucester. You probably know him, but he was scared out of his mind when that fire went. The film didn't get the point of view from where I was sitting, but he literally thought his whole side of him was on fire because it was so hot and it just came so quickly. But so he panicked. Miller Lights already? Oh, jeez. No, okay.
He could
Okay,
come
well,
to that. It's
one of those will be fine.
oh, the one. I mean, really, what are we doing here? Oh, thank you, Johnny.
Sorry for the intermission.
We got expression here. Oh, I can forget these.
Yeah, I get it. Let's do it on camera. I'll do it for you. No, I get it.
I was gonna will that. I was gonna will that to Oba.
Oh, you tried so hard. People.
Cheers. But our buddy Mike Rogers would be very proud of us drinking his favorite Miller Lights.
Oh, delicious. Delicious.
I guess we're off the coffee, boys.
Yeah.
So there's that. So the waitress said, "Grazie." This place, by the way, if you're ever in downtown St. Petersburg, you got to go to Grazie and order. That special was called the Bada Bing.
Bada bing.
Bada Bing. The waitress was very, very. Oh, Mike Rogers, there you go, Mike. That's for you, buddy.
Not the strip club, bada bang.
Not the
Bada
strip
Bing.
club, yeah, not a strip.
Not to be confused.
My wife, no, I'm not a strip joint guy. I'm not a strip joint guy. So
Kate is. I bet it.
my wife actually says
She had more fun than you did. You fell asleep at the place, and Kate was up there. Yeah, it happens.
Kate's knees were all banged up from the bouncer trying to get her off the stage.
Oh, that's what she told you.
That's what she told you.
When I fell asleep.
Wow, he fell asleep, and then she just.
Yeah, it was,
All of a sudden you
yeah,
went,
honey.
Wow, Kate,
Yeah,
Kate,
the
you're brilliant.
bouncer. He's
Yeah,
trying to get
you're better with Pat than answering these questions, Kate. Wow.
It's terrible. Anyway, the waitress says, so we were kind of obnoxious. I know it's hard to believe, but we were kind of obnoxious with this waitress. And she said, "Don't worry. I would rather have a table of 20 guys than a table of 4 needy women." So just saying.
20 guys she would rather have served than 4 women.
Needy women. You know, the
Needy
ones that
women.
everything
Yeah,
is on the
that's not all
side.
of us.
I'd like to
Yeah.
substitute
her
this.
knees were all scratched up, though.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
How about the waitress last night when you were being kind of a pain in the ass? She got you.
John Paps says Kaloost.
Kaloost.
Johnny Paps.
So Johnny, this Johnny,
Johnny.
that Johnny Kaloost.
There you go.
He's introverted. Johnny's a little introverted.
Hair of the dog.
Johnny's introverted. He doesn't want to be on here.
You know what's interesting?
We got to keep turning.
What's interesting is we have a lot of viewers that I didn't know watch the podcast, but they see you guys and they want to know that you see them.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know we have a lot of people that watch, but they never comment, and they're commenting right now.
That's
awesome. Really awesome. I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Miss all you.
There you go. Yeah.
Come to Tampa and talk to us.
Yeah. So, grazie, if you're down in downtown St. Pete, you got to go there. So the next day, we go to the Derek and Johnny are members at the St. Petersburg Yacht Club, and they have an unbelievable value proposition breakfast brunch. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We got a call, a very important call coming in from Russ Steves. Russell.
What's up, my brother?
We're live right now. Are you watching the podcast?
No, what are you on right now?
You're on right now too, because I answered the phone. Say hi to all your fans, Russ.
Hey, everybody down in Florida, living the good life.
Listen,
highly recommend you moving down here.
If you need a house down in Naples, Southwest Florida area, you got to call Russ or Charlene. Can you put Can you put Charlene's contact information on the screen, Pat?
Russ from Dublin.
Yeah.
He's in Naples.
He's in Bonita Springs.
Oh, Bonita Springs.
Oh, yeah, it's Johnny Caluce who's in the background right there, Russ.
Oh, hey, Johnny.
How we doing, Russ? Good to talk to you.
Good, man.
So, Russ,
nice to hear your voice.
I'll give you a call in a few minutes, okay?
Yeah, all right, bye.
Thanks, buddy. All right, there you go. So anyway, get back to our story.
Uh-oh. We lost you for a minute.
We're at the
there we go.
The yacht club for this unbelievable value brunch. $10 brunch, all you can eat. And Chris McCarthy texted back yesterday because I told him the same story. Derek Caluce is widely known as the number one value guy. Like
I don't hide it.
Doesn't hide. Not ashamed.
Look at the shirt I got on. Value shirt right there. Right? See that? I don't hide it.
Yeah. There's the Seagull brand right there.
Seagull. It cost me a lot though to get this shirt.
Not
for free, guys. Don't think this thing's for free. Wow.
This thing's going off the rails right now. We got to pull it back. Wait a second. John Papp says, remember the wig on Nantucket? Tell that story. The wig on Nantucket. I don't know what's going on here. So, anyway, we go to the $10 all you can eat buffet, and
not just all you can eat, all the coffee you can drink, all the orange juice you can have. They have grapefruit juice. You could die if you want to drink enough coffee and orange juice. I mean, you can drink as much as you possibly can handle. It's all you can eat and all you can drink.
Yeah. So then
$10.
Our friend George Iacano sits down, and he's on the tab, and he threw the whole value proposition thing right out the fucking window. And within 2 minutes, he goes and orders the cappuccino, which is not part of the $10.
It's off the menu.
All you can eat.
It's not even on the menu.
He said, don't worry about it. I understand it's not on. So the $10 brunch, he got a $5.25.
$5.75, and that doesn't include tip. It's just $5.75 on top of the $10.
So it killed Derek so much that he sent a text to his dad, who's also a member at Pat. Where's Pat? Is she on there? Could she get the graphic up for us?
Oh, you got a graphic?
We have a graphic of
I don't know if I can relive this.
It bothered Derek so much.
It did bother me.
That
it's up.
Sent the text message out. Right here. Let me see. Pat's fucking asleep at the wheel.
No, you're slow.
Is this thing on? Pat, what's going on?
You're gonna mess me up here.
I don't hear Pat. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh,
hold on a second.
Oh boy.
Is she frozen? Let's see what's going on. Go here. Let's go to the chat and see if anything's happened. The graphic was up. Oh, okay. I lost a thing with Pat here.
The video's down.
The video
on our side.
It was up. Okay, sorry, Pat.
So what was the graphic? I'm dying to know.
So right here.
You're frozen.
I'm frozen. I think I'm frozen. Anyway, I'll just keep talking through it. Pat, I'll let Pat handle it. Pat, my hands are off the controls. You're totally in control right now. I can't hear Pat for some reason. I don't know why.
Maybe because we're out of boat.
Oh, I know why. Because Russ's phone call fucked the whole thing up.
Oh, Russ.
It shouldn't have anything to do with it.
Oh,
No.
it does.
Connected to the Wi-Fi.
No, we're on. It's just I have the. Let me just go.
Get out. We get back in again.
Now I see why McCarthy quit.
I can hear both of you. We lost for a second. Now we're back. So I gotta go back with the audio. All right. Anyway, we don't. I can't see the graphics for some reason. All right. Anyway, it bothered Derek enough that he had to send out the message about the value proposition, which went really, really sideways. So cigar bars. We've been smoking a lot of cigars. We go to the Cigar Paradise, another awesome cigar bar in downtown St. Pete. The guy. So if you know cigar etiquette, you go into their humidor. They pick out a cigar, and there's a guy that generally he'll ask you what kind of a cut you want on the end, where you're gonna smoke from. If you want a V cut or a flat cut or whatever, you pay for your cigar, you tip the guy, and then you go and proceed to smoke. Well, I'm waiting for the guy to do I asked for a straight cut, and the phone rings, and I hear the conversation. I just want to do a little PSA after I tell you about this conversation. Someone calls and asks the guy, is it okay if we bring our own cigars into the cigar bar? And I just want to tell you, do not ever fucking be that guy. Don't ever bring your own cigar unless you bought the cigars at a cigar lounge. At that particular cigar lounge, you don't go into that place and bring your own. It's like going into a bar and bringing your own booze. You just don't do it. It's the most stupid question. I'm spitting all over myself because I'm so excited about how ridiculous this question was. You just don't do it. And the guy was just, I couldn't believe he held his composure. The cigar, what do you call that guy? You call him a cigar sommelier or something like that?
Cigar guy.
What do you call it?
He does got a name?
Yeah, I forget what it is. But you don't put the guy in the position. Just don't bring the cigars.
So I got something that ties the last two stories together. And my wife, hopefully she's not watching this and doesn't know anybody from Gloucester. But when I go to breakfast, she's like a coffee freak. So she has to go to like Starbucks. And she gets the Starbucks, which is like $6 coffee or whatever. Then we go to breakfast, and there's coffee there at breakfast. And she's bringing... So not only does it hurt my value, because we're going to go to breakfast and get coffee anyways at the breakfast, but I got to go out of my way to stop at a Starbucks. Then I go to breakfast with her, and she brings the Starbucks into the breakfast spot. And I always feel weird about that because I'm like, they're probably proud of their coffee.
Yeah.
And you're bringing Starbucks in, and she does it every single time. So it gets me. It's a double thing. It connects both the value proposition and bringing your own stuff into a restaurant.
It's tough call. I think On Point Pat looked it up. Cigar sommelier tobacconist. That is.
Pat looked it up.
Yeah.
How did she tell you? Through here?
Right here. See all the comments coming in.
See, I got glasses. Hold on.
Put your glasses.
Pat, you're awesome.
Pat, On Point Pat. We can't hear you, Pat. Just so you know.
McCarthy, you should come back. Pat's still here. She's still here.
Well, McCarthy is boycotting the podcast because Pat always takes his topics out of the show notes because she wants the podcast to be more, gentlemanly or
not about shit,
and stuff like that.
I could see that argument, Pat. I could see that argument.
Now, all of Pat's defenders are going to come out of the woodwork. The Spanks and Kim Lufkin-Williams. They all.
So there's like pressure to get this thing a little bit more higher class.
They'll have to get rid of you.
Have they met Joe? I mean, I spent the whole weekend with them, and it's actually scary. Like, I mean, you offended the hell out of that waitress last night.
Oh yeah,
it was disgusting.
That was the first one.
It was terrible.
She gave it back to me, and I was so proud of that young woman.
You were.
She gave it right back to me. So we yesterday we went to the bait shack. What do you call it?
Bait house.
Bait house. here in Clearwater. Awesome. It gives off Minglewood, not Minglewood. It gives off Madhouse, Madfish. It gives off Madfish vibes. A little bit more funky. Remember Madfish Grill?
Yeah.
On Rocky Neck?
Yeah.
Gives it a little bit kind of like that vibe. Yeah.
A
little bit more cool and funky.
If you took Madfish and like what is it, Pratties, and like put it together a little bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a little
It's
bit.
a really
little
cool,
dingier,
really cool
dingier
spot. And the lady's name was Sherry. And we had Sherry's head spinning yesterday. And I got on my Spotify playlist the old Journey song, and we did "Oh Sherry" for her, and she loved it. She loved it. But we've been calling every waitress Julie.
It wasn't we. The fuck is this we shit? Joey is absolutely obnoxious.
You know how
he screams at people, not their name, so it scares the hell out of them. And like 2 feet away from their face. And,
Julie.
Yeah,
so I've called every single bartender waitress. I've called them Julie, and they're like shaking their head. What? What did you?
So I have like an anxiety disorder, and like my whole life, my dad would embarrass me, Joey would embarrass me, and now as I get older, I'm actually okay with it all. I'm like, I can sit there and not like take an internal, like when he does this stupid shit, or my dad does some crazy thing, and I don't know. I feel like I'm growing.
But
I'm growing as a man.
We turned every single waitress and bartender like around from initially being completely.
You didn't turn that chick
except
around
for one. No, let me finish.
All right.
We turned.
I was calling bullshit a little too early.
We turned every single one of them except for the last one of the night last night, and she gave it back to me, and I said. What did I say? I said something about the cigar. Is there any good cigar bars or something like that?
You asked if there's any good cigar bar. Is the cigar bar going to be fun? Do we like?
I said yes. I said, do you think there's going to be good people at the cigar bar or something? She goes, well, no one my age goes there. Like,
my age goes there.
Basically, any bathroom picks? Oh, fucking Paul. You joined us late, Paul. Apparently, you just joined us late because you want bathroom picks. We got bathroom picks.
You should. There's a after pick that you do not want to see. Show the before.
Oh no, he's talking. I think he's been with us. He just means the bathroom picks from. So Peter Rollins is nominating the Beauport Hotel for a good shitter.
That's a great call. I think Beauport's. I've been there, done many shits there, and it's wonderful.
It is. I'm gonna say that shitter is gonna be tough to beat. Oh, the other part about the Vinoy. In their shitters, they had the stall. There was no space at the bottom, so no one could see if your feet were in there or not, or what was going on. You had a full top to bottom door enclosure inside the shitter.
You got some photo bombing going on.
I rated it a 9.1.
You did rate it 9.1.
Yeah,
but that was before you used it.
What up?
No way, Georgie. I caught him in the background. Look at that guy.
Look at that.
That guy almost got burned Friday night. He got burned.
Oh, you got the electric bike and everything?
What?
Come over here.
Oh, he's turned into one of those guys. You know why? He lives by a good harbor. Those guys are electric. He'll be driving a Tesla around Gloucester first.
Is this the yacht club?
This is the yacht club. Come on in.
Hey,
no, get on the other side. Joey's in the middle. I don't want to be in the middle. I'm already big enough. I don't want to be the center.
George.
I just came by to say good morning.
How was breakfast? Did you have breakfast yet?
No, I thought it was family day today.
Come over more.
It is. I snuck out.
Get in there.
I was going to the grocery store. I snuck out.
Yeah?
Hey.
There you go.
We're live?
We're live. We were just about to tell a story about the old ladder trick.
No, go back to the cappuccino because this prick put $5.75.
So here's the culprit.
I'm so glad you showed, George.
The value proposition.
I'm so glad.
Can you he eviscerated you for 25 minutes. So you're here, and now you can defend yourself.
Yes.
So let the record state. This is
Mr. Good Harbor is going to defend himself.
So in all fairness, the rules were not explained to me upon entering the yacht club. I don't go to too many yacht clubs. I'm a blue collar guy from Gloucester. Don't know what a yacht club is, but I expect when my friend invites me to his yacht club, everything's going to be covered. I didn't know there was cappuccino expenses. So I would have clearly got a coffee or juice.
I'm surprised they knew what a cappuccino was there.
The coffee was completely included.
Yeah, it was. As much as you could drink.
So it brings me to
time out though. I mean, did we mention that the playground we were sitting in as well?
How we
he didn't mention that. He
The
forgot to
playground.
mention that.
So we walk into we walk in, and
Pat, you're not gonna like this.
The hostess is gonna seat us. I happen to be wearing my cap. Shout out to Castaways, my not dead yet cap from Castaways. And we were told you can't wear baseball caps. Meanwhile, every yoga mom that was in there was wearing a baseball cap, but I'm the one who got told we can't. So they put
not the yoga moms you want to look at either.
No. But the whole entire space
does not lie, right?
That was live.
The whole entire space.
Yeah.
That was wide open. There was tables all over. Where did they see this, George?
Right on top of them.
Right
on the top of the playground.
A play area.
They had a play area with like all kinds of like Tonka trucks and building blocks.
It was so loud you couldn't hear yourself think. So no wonder why I didn't even think about the cappuccino, because the piercing going through my ears.
It makes sense now.
For now, 45 minutes.
I think it was all making me pay because I walked in there with the hat. I think they were making me pay. I think that's what
Derek
it was.
made the guy take his hat off before we even walked in.
By the way, speaking about yoga pants, I got a real problem with these new style yoga pants where they flare out at the bottom. They are not attractive.
No.
They're not
I don't think
attractive.
I've seen them.
I like the yoga pants.
The bell bottom ones.
The bell bottom yoga pants.
Yeah. It's coming back in trend.
It's terrible.
George would know.
The trend is loose pants
like
now. Jeans,
yoga pants,
baggy
massive.
pants.
Baggy pants. They're almost like and high waisted baggy pants.
Yeah.
It's the total inverse of what any guy wants to see.
Tight stuff is going away.
It's terrible.
Really?
Yeah, get your baggie at TJ Maxx Marshalls.
Wow.
But buy his stock. He just doubled down on all his options. Just doubled right there.
Skyrocket.
Oh, Kim Lufkin Williams. I agree. They look like clown pants. Thank you very much. Paul Gamma says hides canankles.
Canankles.
That's so. Is that the move?
Yeah, the chunkles.
Oh, move my beer, please. Oh, sorry about that.
Hey, there's priority.
Speaking of moving the beer, how about
Pat?
Johnny?
Well, you guys are
giving us a round.
I love it.
Yeah,
Do you have any more beers over there?
Oh, good. Thanks.
Yeah, George needs one too.
No, I'm good.
George can't. He's on his electric bike.
Oh yeah, I don't want to be intoxicated on my bike today.
So Baker Mayfield is potentially signed. We're hearing rumors Baker Mayfield from Tampa Bay Bucks is signing a $120 million contract after a 9-win season with the Buccaneers. The
Potentially. Right?
Buccaneers play in the worst division in football. Last year, he was cut from the Cleveland Browns, or maybe 2 years ago. How long? 2 years ago. He was almost out of the league completely 2 years ago. He comes to here. He has Godwin and Evans to throw to, and their tight end, I think, is supposed to be phenomenal as well.
They catch everything.
They catch every ball. Now, the question I say to you is, if you swapped out Mac Jones for Baker Mayfield, and you gave Tampa Bay with those receivers, you gave Mac Jones those receivers, those wide receivers, that offensive line, is the whole narrative about Mac Jones sucking a different story? And is Baker Mayfield playing for the Patriots completely out of the league after that season?
I'll take that swap right now.
You take that swap.
Baker's that bad. I mean, Mac is that bad.
Mac is that bad.
I take that swap all day long.
There's that. There you go. Thank you for sticking up for me, Kim Lufkin Williams. Mac, but Paul Gamber says Mac still sucks.
And the Pats signed a quarterback today.
They signed.
Who they signed?
Oh, big name. Big name.
Never heard of the guy.
Huge name. Big signing. Big splash.
Jim Rourke or something like that. I don't even
Never heard of him.
I thought Cam Newton was coming back.
You know, all the shit that we gave fucking Cam Newton is still better than Mac Jones.
Yeah, he dressed nice at least. Yeah.
That is just unbelievable. So we got a graphic here. Pat, can you put up the winter graphic, please? So in the past, since they've been keeping track, Pat, just tell me through the private message if that thing. Give me the thumbs up because I can't hear you at all, Pat. Is the graphic up, Pat, with the winter? Maybe I could do it.
Coffee maker and everything.
You want coffee?
Maybe I'll do it because Pat's not giving me the thumbs up. Maybe she's frozen. I don't know. Okay, I'll put it up. So here are, I can't see it. The warmest winters are in the last so many years have all been within the last 6 years. Thank you for telling me that the graphic is up.
There's something in that.
No, that's Pat. That's Pat.
Can we see it?
We can't see it for some reason. We're not seeing it. Normally, I'd have this interaction, but I have no interaction, so we just got to keep talking.
You're gonna have to bring George in.
So the question I have. Is that a cup? Is that a cup of $5.25 for coffee here on the boat?
Excuse me.
Oh, you have a Palomas. Paloma's a cup of tea.
Oh, there you go. Has winter definitely shifted in the Northeast, or is it just a coincidence that we've had hardly any snow in the last 3 years in Massachusetts? Or do you think, I want to hear from our viewers, because the only way I can hear from you guys is if you comment, because my audio is destroyed right now for some reason. Global warming. So what do you guys think? Do you think that that things have changed like forever? It's never going back to maybe we'll have a random bad snow winter, or do you think that it's just absolutely changed and winters are just going to be different and summer comes a month later and everything else? I don't know. I haven't heard I don't see anybody commenting, so I don't know if they see what I'm saying.
You think she would call you though if there was a?
Yeah. No, you think that Pat would say something?
Huh?
What? The snow seems to be decreasing each year. Pat McNally says, all the way to Maine this year. The worst snow. Paul Gamma, huge snowmobile guy, says the worst riding in 40 years for Paul Gamma. El Nino.
So even up in Vermont and New Hampshire, no snow?
There's barely any snow. The ski mountains are getting destroyed.
Oh, that sucks.
Bad conditions. Hey, you can always come down to Florida though, baby. It's nice and warm down here.
Oh no, it's not good down here. You don't want to be here.
Yeah, I was the lightning storm last night on the boat.
It's awesome.
Nice.
Oh, it's cool.
You sleep good.
Yeah.
Johnny didn't sleep.
Yeah, we're sleeping on the boats. And
why do you think I'm drinking at 9:30 in the morning?
Were you up?
Yeah.
I woke up for that light. So we're on the boat. There was a lightning storm overnight. It was pretty intense. But yeah, that adds the flavor of the vacation.
I'll take another.
So I don't know about these. You guys? Did you guys? There was there was an outage. In the Northeast. There was a cell phone outage.
AT&T.
AT&T.
Was it the whole country?
No.
I'm getting a buzz, so I might as well keep going.
No, I'm good for now. I'll let you know.
Yeah, AT&T went out all over the country. Yeah. Everybody's chatting about it.
So have we? The question I have is, have we got an answer? Was that a cyber attack, or was that
aliens?
A planned outage for AT&T?
It was not planned.
It was a UAP.
What, a UAP?
With unidentified object or whatever the hell they call that. The new UFO stuff.
A UTI?
UTI. You guys talking about stuff like that on this? Is that
was a lower one?
UTI. UTI. Oh, that's the best. I got to go back to the glass. Yeah, the sun's coming out.
I don't know why.
Sun's coming out.
It kind of freaks me out a little bit, that we haven't got a real answer about that.
It was one company though, T-Mobile.
T-Mobile had it too, but not as bad.
Not as bad. Oh, I
but
didn't know
think about
mattress pad cover.
What do you think happens in this country?
It's right on top.
What do you think happens in this country if
Why?
literally they find a way, like China, whatever your particular conspiracy theory country happens to be, finds a way to shut down?
So there's a movie that I watched on Netflix that's kind of like that. Remember where all the Teslas show up at one location? They're all white. Oh, it's awesome. It's on Netflix. And it was about, you're on the beach and a huge tanker comes up on the beach. You never seen this movie?
No.
Oh my gosh. And it's all about a foreign country making us fight against each other by turning off all of our electronics. And then apparently we'll all fight each other and it will become Armageddon, but just in the USA or whatever. And it's a cool movie on Netflix. I think Sandra Bullock's in it. I can't remember.
Oh, with Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts, that's right. She was awesome.
Peter Rollins. What's the name of the Leave the World Behind?
Leave the World Behind. If you haven't watched this, it's good for couples. like husband, wife can watch it. It's really interesting. And it's basically got that theory that, but I don't want to ruin too. I think I already ruined
a lot of places, they like the only way they take payments now is through.
You must have got laid after the movie.
No, I'm 20 years married, man. Oh, shit, is this live?
Pat's been so Pat didn't realize she had a hot mic. She's probably been carving me up for fucking 45 minutes on the podcast. And I can't hear her, which really bothers me.
What does it hot mic mean? It's live?
She does the like you're talking and like you think that you're off air, but you're on air. So you say things
so they can all hear it, but we can't. That's awesome.
No, so Pat, Pat.
I thought we'd try to make this thing better, like class it up, and you're the one who's bringing it down with this crazy hot mic thing.
What? So Pat says she accidentally put Jimmy's white dress shirt in the kitchen garbage. How could that possibly, Pat?
Jimmy.
How could that possibly? Jimmy!
Jimmy!
I don't know how that happens.
What was the waitress's name?
So there was a discussion.
Jay? We talked about that.
Oh, okay. Pat's talking about what she was saying. All right, there's that. So there's that. Chris McCarthy had a great topic. Pat, do you have the graphic for with Chris McCarthy with how old the Cheers people were when they filmed Cheers?
Yes.
Can you put that on? I can't see if she sees this or not. That's the problem. I feel like I should restart it.
I don't want to ruin it, but I know that one.
I would get out of it and get back.
Oh, he's gone. All right. I think I'm still on. And until Joey comes back, this is the graphic he was looking for from Chris Langa, showing the ages the characters were supposed to be in Cheers. And then there is another one, I believe it is All in the Family, and Edith was supposed to be 44 and Archie was supposed to be 48.
All right, here we go. We're back, baby. Now I can see the graphics. Thank you, Pat, for taking over right there. All right, we'll put Pat back on. All right. So is there one from Cheers? Because this is crazy. So Cliff Clavin, when Cheers was filmed, was only 35 years old. Didn't he seem like he was like 55 years old?
Yeah, he's a baby.
Right? The guy, Coach, was 58 years old. Remember how old Coach seemed?
Aren't you 58,
and
George?
We are. You're 57, George. I'm 56.
Yeah.
They're 2 years away from that.
I bet you he didn't know what cappuccino was.
Jeez, no, that wasn't even back then.
There's no cappuccino back then.
Norm was 34 years old when Cheers was on. 34 years old. We're 22 years older than Norm when Cheers was on.
And Cliff.
And nobody calls my name when I go in.
Nobody still Johnny. No one's calling.
Oh God. Oh my God.
You had a couple of guys on here call your name.
Yeah. Oh God. Anyway, let's see.
How come we can't hear Pat no more?
I don't know. She's not talking.
Pat, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay.
You know how comforting it is to hear your voice. Just to be only Joey on there, it's not good.
It's not
good. You hear Pat, and then it makes you feel like there's something. There's something live. There's something really happening. It was like I have anxiety. I think I said that.
You're wondering if you're talking to dead air or something, right?
Yeah, it was not fun. Not fun at all.
It was tough. It was tough, Karen. Yeah,
I almost quit, like McCarthy. I was like, I am out of here.
We are consummate professionals, though, and we powered on.
Yeah, you went through.
You noticed. So, George, what's your move? We didn't ask you this question. What's your move if you're on the flight, you got your iPad out, and a sex scene comes on the flight?
Well, you said more than that. It was behind. Yeah. You got a little more detail.
I was watching. I do the
10-second fast forward.
That's a smart move.
You do.
He breaks out the Nivea.
Yeah. He breaks out the Nivea. It's the best. Oh, it was good. Johnny boy. Johnny comes up with one.
That is a problem though when that happens.
The Nivea?
No, Nivea makes it better. You gotta explain the Nivea.
No, you don't have to. That's perfect. I think you'll understand.
You don't have to. You're not bringing out the Nivea. So there's that.
There it is. Classing it up for you, Pat.
So we didn't do the shout out to Tono. Tono did an amazing job with their wine dinner the other night. George, what's your go-to meal when you go to Tono?
Oh, the pork chop.
The pork chop.
Pork chop, always. Vinegar sauce.
Vinegar, peppers.
You go there a lot, George.
I do the broccolini instead of the potatoes to take a few carbs off.
Keep the oysters coming at Tono. He loves the oysters.
Swap out the potatoes for the broccoli.
You like the oysters,
so
right?
George,
it might be Robbie or broccolino. I don't know which
George, what in your opinion makes Tono so elite? Like that we keep going back over and over.
Consistency of the food is so good, and it's like going into Cheers, right? Everybody knows your name when you walk in, like Johnny said.
Except for Johnny. They don't know Johnny.
And they have good drinks. The good Kettle One Martini.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's the best.
Yeah.
Bartenders are good.
Bartenders are phenomenal.
Right.
It's just unbelievable. When we go in there, we get treated in so there's places we can't stress it enough about hospitality. A lot of places there's a lot of great places with good hospitality in Gloucester. There's very few that match the hospitality at Tono. And it's all the way down.
But is it because you guys know the owner, or do they treat everybody like? If I went in there, I would feel the same way.
No, they still treat you that way.
Yeah,
it's they are trained
to train well.
Absolutely.
Joe knows how to do business.
Joe's the owner.
Joe's a general manager.
General manager.
They acknowledge like every person.
Something popped up there.
That's Joe. Yeah,
that's Joe. Let me see Joe. Joe, I'm coming to Gloucester. Table for 6.
But I mean, there are a lot of great restaurants in Gloucester. It's just we have to mention this is Drew Hale's topic. Like he put in the graphic.
Drew, I like
Drew just doesn't have.
Drew's the big guy, big monster guy. I like Drew.
I always say that you and Drew Hale are the same guy.
Same guy?
Yeah, you guys have a lot of similarities.
Drew, you have anxiety?
Well, actually, that's one thing Drew doesn't have.
He doesn't have that?
No.
He ain't the same guy.
Drew has no.
He's an animal. Isn't he an animal?
He's an animal.
I love him. I love him already.
But Drew's doing a big, Drew Hale Design Bill took care of us with our sign, though, didn't he, Pat?
He did. He did an excellent job. And it is in there solid, even if you question whether it was in there solid or not.
Yeah, no, I did ask. So the sign's a pretty heavy sign, and Drew had it put up with it.
Store?
Yeah, during that windstorm. Well, you weren't there for the windstorm. We had a windstorm, and one of the things let go. The top lag in the top bolt of the thing that holds it to the wall let go. So it's a heavy sign, and there's a plate glass window that like if the sign smashed that window, it was probably a $2,500 bill for us. So we have to look at Pat. I think we do need to look into. So everybody's telling me like insurance, like for content insurance or something is like going to cost us like $100. I think we ought to look into it. It's nothing, right? Yeah. So we need to look into that. But
I think after being on the blog this morning, you guys should check out business interruption insurance.
Would you like to expand upon
all the fucking bugs and stuff? The business interruption. You get insurance.
I didn't pick up.
That's how serious he is, Pat.
I did not.
Pat, you guys can't even take a joke on this show. I didn't even understand.
I thought you were telling me some legalese because you are an attorney. So I thought that you were.
That's true. This business interruption takes care of the glitches.
You
didn't like that one.
I did like it. I
heard Joe.
I thought I got some insider information, some free legal advice. George, we promised those ladies blueberry muffins up at the.
Oh shit, you're right. 10:00.
It's 10 o'clock.
Oh, they have breakfast there after this.
It's 9:57. We're gonna go there for
57.
breakfast.
I gotta go to Pubix and get some stuff on the boat.
Oh, I was gonna talk to you about
boat day.
You got good weather today?
I think so. Hopefully.
So you're heading up that way? So if I'm broken down,
I'll pick you up. And
I'll get you.
If you're broken down, what are you going to do?
If anything happens, just call me. I'll go get you.
No, but he's already going that way.
Oh.
He's going all the way up to Tier.
He has one engine that's doing
got a funky engine going on the way here.
Oh, Jesus. That's scary.
I think fine.
Anyway, all right, folks. I think we're ready at 10 o'clock. Thank you for joining us. Anybody have any questions, you can submit them. Pat will be happy to answer them for you. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. Cheers. Jeff Moulton says, cheers theme song where everybody knows your name. What's going on with the
Bye, everybody. It was fun.
Oh,
thank you, Barry, Missy, and the other ones that said hello.
Barry.
See you, Barry.
We'll see you guys. Thanks for joining us. And we're going out with a little.
Babs.
Oh, you know what? We're down south. We're gonna go out with the girl there. What's Annie Brobst. We'll see you.
On the podcast, interviews and making all the people laugh. In the oldest seaport of our country's past, out here with the lobsters. Good morning, Gloucester.